Hello everyone, welcome back to playing Animal Crossing every day. Today's day 38, if I remember correctly again. I don't have to double check, I'm pretty sure it's day 38. Yeah, there's still this treasure which is buried in the 8 acres, which I couldn't really find. And my house is bigger, you can actually see it became a lot bigger from the outside, and it's got a beautiful sky blue roof. My stupid letter space. Need to. Sorry, Mum. I'm gonna. Well, I've already thrown it away now. I'd rather throw away the Tom Dick letters and the. I'm sorry, my bird is seeing some other birds outside. Then he makes that noise. He's like kind of curious about them. The HRA and Tom Nook are kind of like the daily spam mail you get. Because, damn, I sure do have a lot of them. Oh, that's a letter from home. Let's keep... I don't know why I'm keeping it, really. And that's a letter from Bao. I feel a bit more personal. You can save letters, I think. But, like, I'm never gonna check back and read them all again. And, it's just a letter from Nook. What do we got, Nook? None other than the amazing white golf bag. Time to go golfing, I guess. A couple episodes ago, I mentioned Super Battle Golf as a pretty fun game I played with friends, but we haven't really played it much since. Kinda want to play it again, but we've just been playing Counter-Strike. But who knows, we might play it again soon. And damn, yeah, it's a lot bigger. Okay, so green items go on the bottom. So I'll have my bed, like, right here. And Froggy Chair. You can come over here. There, beautiful Froggy Chair. You can't see the front of it that much now. Can I move this? Like, no, I'm only moving the compass. And it's pretty funny, if you move the compass, it actually keeps pointing north. I can just keep this here. Just need to reorganize it a tiny bit. And I don't remember where the other colors go. I know there are like items on the side and items on the top. But this one's also green. So I'm gonna place that here. Like next to Froggy Chair, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure it's only these parts of the bottom and like half of these. So maybe it doesn't matter whether you put like the other color or green here. Or maybe it's less effective, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to like read through it. It's so weird how I've never heard of that feng shui? I need to look up how to properly pronounce it too. Because yeah. But yeah, I've never heard of that mechanic before. So yeah, thank you again, Diana. Talking about Diana, you got another comment. It was just a nice little comment, yeah. Taking you on my run this morning to listen to, lol. So like, I assume like, I'm taking you on my run to listen to. So that's cool. I never expected for me to be someone would listen to you on their morning, or I don't know if it's a morning run. I assume so, since I assume you're from America, and I assume it's morning there when that got posted 6 hours ago. So yeah, I hope it was a good one. And yeah, let me go outside first. I got another comment from a new viewer on my first video actually. Melectric. Apollo, what an OG. Just found this playthrough in the only version I never got to play is GameCube. So I'm set. Looking forward to the rest. So, I don't know if you'll be watching this or if you'll be watching the entire playthrough from the beginning, which is kind of a lot. And I don't know, I like it more if you, like it's, like, yeah, of course, like, watch whatever you want, like, I can't control that, but it is more fun when viewers keep up with the newer videos, so I can, like, reply to their comments or something, like have some engagement and stuff. But it doesn't matter, as long as you enjoy them. And if you don't watch them. Like, it's that simple. Like, I'm just pushing it out, and you can choose whether to watch or not. So yeah. I also replied to that comment saying Apollo kind of started hating me later on. So there was like a brief bit where, like, after I sent a letter, he sent like a letter back. Like, what was that nonsense you sent to me? And that's because it was kind of a mean letter. But yeah, I've been trying to befriend Apollo again, and I think he's warmed up to me. Just got home from work again, which is gonna be like my usual recording time, except in the weekends where I might play longer and I'll play earlier to get some afternoon hours in there too, you know. Maybe even some mornings, like I want to see the morning exercises and stuff. Had some weird dinner. I had boerenkool stampot, which is a Dutch dish. It's like kale mixed with mashed potato and then just all mashed together to like, or like stomped together, but that's where it gets name from. Stampot, which just means stomp pot, basically. Because you all stomp it together in a pot, and then you usually have like a rookworst with it, which I don't know how to, if there's like a proper English translation for it, but it literally translates to smoked sausage. Oh, what's up with you, Candy? I can't stay like this forever, sweetie. I can only be a rainy face for so long, you know. So I'll let a little sunshine through. I'll start smiling. That's it, sweetie, yeah. Oh, I feel so much better. If only it was that simple sometimes. Just smile more. The Netherlands has lots of unique foods, which makes me glad to be Dutch, to be honest. Like, there are stroopwafels, or how English people like to pronounce it, stroopwafels, which I think, like, have actually become, like, internationally recognized. Like, you can get them in a lot of places outside the Netherlands too, like Starbucks and stuff. Oh, I love it. But if you don't know what they are, they're like, it's like a cookie, and kind of like a waffle, like a very flat waffle, then with just maple syrup, I think, or just syrup. A kind of syrup is in between there. But anyway, I'll let Gulliver speak here. There's a simple explanation for how I got here, though. You see, I was on my ship, the Krusty Barnacle, when... okay, he already told me this story like 2 times. This is the 3rd time. So, I'm not gonna be reading through it. Yeah. I've already read this. And then he just keeps on going. Is it me, or did like old like NPCs in older Animal Crossing, do they just talk for much longer than in the newer ones? Or at least force you. Because there's also like Rossetti, which I haven't encountered yet, luckily, but I think in this game, if you encounter him, he'll just give you a whole lecture where you just... where it can take like really long to finish all the dialogue. And I'm not sure if it's this game, but a game, maybe this game, it's where like he also makes you type stuff, like I won't reset, something like that. And you have to type it exactly, otherwise he won't leave you alone. And in Wild World 2, I've never properly played Wild World except just trying it out on an emulator. And it would be cool to, I don't know, get an old DS again and play Wild World, to be honest. But yeah, there's Lal. Who? What is he? Is he an otter? I think so. And he's like an insurance scam artist. Like he wants to sell you some insurance, and he'll keep on following you. Also, I didn't listen to what Copper said, but I think I already checked yesterday, and I think something is happening tomorrow. Yeah, March 19th. So an illegal parking thing. I don't know what that's about. Oh no, there's no rock up here, is there? But yeah, I've also been thinking about getting like a Game Boy or the Analog Pocket, which is like a Super Game Boy, which feels kinda performative and hipsterish. It's like a very, like you either get it in black or white, and it's very expensive for like a Game Boy, but it has like a 4K screen on there or something, or like the original Game Boy resolution scaled up to 10 times. So you get like 10 pixels per Game Boy pixel, basically. Which just causes the pixels to look really crisp and stuff. And it runs like actual Game Boy games too, like actual cartridges. So you're gonna have to get those, or you get like a flash card and play those. But I think it would be cool to kind of collect Game Boy games and maybe just buy one every month or so, and then be like, ah, this is my Game Boy game for the month, which I'll be playing. Like, just kind of playing it the way they were meant to be played. But a DS also seems cool to get again. Yeah, I do have an old DSi XL laying around, though. I want to get, like, another one that isn't XL, like, one of a DS Lite or something. Hello, you're new. And I've never, like, ever seen this guy before either. Is he also an original villager? I'm not sure. Hey, who are you? Jim, huh? Are you sure about that? I'm Dell. You better remember it. Good to meet you. Wrong? Oh, that's a crocodile. That's cool. Yeah, you're coming in my thumbnail. You're becoming part of my thumbnail. I shouldn't push him around too much, because then he'll end up hating me. Yeah, I think I got a good one there. Cool. And I still can't find the money rock. Finding lots of gyroids though, because it rained yesterday, so that's cool. Not that well neither. Oh, hello Pearl, what shirt are you wearing? Oh, it's like a little pattern on there. Were you so terribly busy that you didn't have time to come and see me for a moment? I saw you yesterday. Can't forget about me. Enough idle chit chat. What's up? Did you see how sunny it was all day? I'll bet you played lots of games outside. No, I worked, Bill. I sat in an office. Have you gone fishing today? I haven't. Really? I went fishing with my boy. Damn, Bill got a boyfriend. Who's Bill's boyfriend? He caught coelacanth. He caught coelacanth, not a coelacanth. Okay. Oh, that made him so happy. Damn, apparently villagers have partners in this game. So I'm guessing it's just dialogue and there's no actual partner mechanic, like Bill isn't hooked up with one of the villagers in my town. I think I read one story somewhere on like the internet, I don't know where. Oh yeah, my house is finished, so I'm in debt again. 398, yeah, I'll manage. If I can actually find the money rock every day. Yeah, that's the golf bag. That's another green item. Let me get that, I guess. I gotta start looking into other colors too. The green space is kind of running out now. And as I promised yesterday, I'm gonna buy the axe. And I'm gonna buy the saplings. And also some flowers. Wait, did I say no? Yeah, anyway, I was gonna talk about a story that I read on... Why won't he sell me the axe? Am I full? Oh, I'm full. Okay. Let me play my inventory first. It's about like someone as a kid, they had a crush on one of the villagers and they would write her letters. I don't remember which villager it was, but yeah, they just sent lots of letters to that villager. And then the villager, like, they played together with a friend, and eventually that villager ended up moving to that friend's town, and the person was heartbroken, of course. Like all those embarrassing letters they sent, like the villager would end up showing their friend all those letters, and like their friend questioned them about it, and it like ruined that person. And he or they, I don't know like what it was, but it just started hating that villager. But yeah, don't send sensitive letters to villagers because they might show it to other people if they move away. Out of true. When did I get that? It's another basement item. When did I get that? What the hell? Yeah, get that boing boing in there. And oh, harmonite. Ooh, that's a beat. Okay, let me place the mouth of truth down here. This is where I collect my artifacts, you could say. I really should do something proper with the basement, but like right now I'm just throwing stuff I find kind of cool, but put them on the place in my living room. Okay, let's yeah, analyze these. Oh wait, I still have the tape deck actually. A moment, gotta go back. That was on here, so I'll place it back on it. There we go. Yeah, I've got like 4 green items down there, so I hope that like influences my luck or something. Again, I'm gonna have to look it up what it does exactly do. But yeah, hopefully it helps. I'm at the 1.5 week now of starting my job. I can't wait to get paid, because then I'm gonna actually start spending more money. Death Stranding 2 is coming out tomorrow, and I think it's like 80 or 70 euros. But I do really want to play it. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy it right now. I'm not really short on money or anything. I just more want like a guarantee of money before I buy stuff like that. Which is why I'm waiting for my first paycheck. I don't know if I want to like keep working at this company like forever, or like I don't know what I want to do after this with my life, but I'll figure it out. I'll at least keep working here for at least a year. But like it's a company you can really grow in, say like you start to know the software and stuff, and then the stuff gets easy, and then you kind of become essential for them, which kind of gives me like a guilt feeling for leaving, even though that yeah, I don't know, you shouldn't feel too guilty for leaving a company if you've got better opportunities, to be honest, or if you want to do something else with your life. But yeah, there's no legal reason you can't quit, so if I want to quit, I'll quit. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do after that. Like, I do kind of want to study again, but like proper studying where you actually get lessons, because the last two studies I've done were all just self-study, and you barely got any lessons or lectures even. You were lucky if you got a lecture at my previous uni. But yeah, I've looked at some other universities or colleges. They're kind of interchangeable over here. You don't have a strict definition, I think. And like, I think it would be kind of cool to study in Belgium. I live in the Netherlands. I do live quite near the Belgian border though, so I could even go there with public transport and stuff. So it would be quite a journey, like probably around 2 hours. So you definitely don't want to do every day though. With colleges, like my last university had like 2 full days where you had to be present, and the rest was online. So that could work, but those days will be very long though, because then you're spending 2 hours on travel there and 2 hours back, so that's 4 hours. And you have to be there for 8 hours. So those are going to be very tiring days. Or because I actually looked at the schedule for like this the course I want to do in Antwerp. It would be then, which would be like history or something. I looked at the history course in particular, and their schedule is like kind of mixed, where sometimes you'll start later, sometimes you'll start earlier, but like be able to leave earlier. Sometimes you'll only have like a lesson for like 2 hours, you know, classes for 2 hours. And that could work with that travel time. Though I think if I do want to do something like that, I think I'll just move to like a student room or an apartment, you know, if I'm done working. And I've saved up a bunch of money and stuff. And maybe even, I don't know, figured something out with like a remote job, maybe, that I can do part-time while studying. Then I could live in a nice apartment there or something. But yeah, that's all in the future. That's just all kind of dreaming. But it's good to dream about stuff. And you have something to work towards. Even if it's not confirmed or anything. But yeah, I think Belgium would just be nice, because Antwerp is a really cool city. And my last university was also an international university, so all the lessons were in English. And I do kind of prefer having Dutch lessons. I don't know, it feels like... yeah, like you grow up Dutch, you're in the Netherlands. It's nice to also speak Dutch at school and stuff. Though I don't mind English, of course. That's a 6-7 shit. It's not funny. It's... yeah, that's some money. And also, I'll be getting lessons in Dutch, and I'll also be getting lessons from Belgians. And you probably don't know this if you don't live in the Netherlands, but like in Belgium, in the north they talk Dutch, in the south they talk French. But both are in a dialect, so like the French have their own Belgian French dialect, and the Dutch have their own Belgian Dutch dialect, which is called Flemish, the other Wallonian. And 6-7 shit. Why is... it's not funny. I keep laughing. The fact that that's a thing in this game, they didn't know. They didn't know. Anyway, which flowers did I get? Red cosmos, red rose, and red tulips. All red flowers. Ooh, yeah. I'll place a red tulip over here. And I guess I should water them too, otherwise nothing is gonna come out of them. Also, about DS's, a friend of mine showed me like a pretty cool console that's like inspired by the DS the other day. It's like one of those consoles that you can do whatever you want with, like one of those handhelds, which you can put emulators on and stuff. But it's like, it got the whole DS design, but it also has like joysticks and stuff, but it has 2 screens and a really cool, well-made UI too, because I think it got pretty popular when people saw the concept of it. So a ton of people have been working and contributing to making cool designs for the UI and stuff, and just making it really cool where you can have like a multi-console handheld, I guess, with just like a bunch of emulators on it to play whatever games you want on there. So that would be cool, and also would be really nice for emulating DS games, because of course emulating DS games is kind of annoying, and 3DS games too, because yeah, the 2 screens. I wonder if you can emulate Wii U games on there. Maybe it's not powerful enough for that. It comes in like different tiers with different prices on how powerful they are. But yeah, emulating DS games is pretty hard on like a PC. It's, of course, there's the 2 screens, so it never fits on your screen properly. If you're lucky, it will mainly just use 1 screen, but you might still have to occasionally look at the 2nd screen. But then, of course, there's the touchscreen too, and I think that little handheld also just includes a touchscreen. So yeah, it makes emulating DS games a lot easier. And of course you can play other games on there too, like PlayStation, N64, whatever you want really. As long as it's not too modern, like I bet you won't be able to run Switch games or PlayStation 4 games on there, you know. I keep forgetting, are these Cosmos? Let's see, probably not. I think they're poppies. No, these are Cosmos. I was right this time. Okay. So yeah, red Cosmos. Do I want another pink one, or do I want to try for an orange one still? Why not both? I think if I set them up like this, there's a chance for both of them. If an orange one even exists. Does an orange flower even exist in Animal Crossing Deluxe? Or which do you... I'm gonna, again, have to look that up. I think I've said many times that I'm gonna look stuff up, but I never actually do look it up. Yeah, I'll figure things out. Got lots of time to play this game. So. Hello, Butch. Roses. Where did I plant roses? I think it was on the other side of the river. Oh, no, I think maybe it was... I don't know, maybe it was up the hill on the left side. I think it's on the left side of the map at least. Yeah, no money rock today. Again, just couldn't find it. Either I find the money rock like instantly, or I don't find it at all, apparently. Apollo just spawned in there. How is Apollo doing? Does he hate me? Does he like me? Hey, it's Jim. Were you crashed out all day or what? Well, each person has their own lifestyle, I suppose. Some are better than others. Yeah, you could sure say that. my lifestyle has definitely improved in the last few weeks even. What's new? Don't you think it's a bit stupid that we don't have a music hall in Dorpstad? Well, you got KK. I doubt any other villages around here has one either. Oh, still, it's just plain stupid. Earlier today on the radio, let me find those roads. Earlier today on the radio, I heard they played Beethoven Symphony Number 9, I think, or whatever. And then they announced, do you want to hear this beautiful piece of music in real life? And there's like I don't know if you'd call it a concert, a music performance. Here they are, the roses. I think even a new one spot. And yeah, another red one, so I'll place that, I'll place this over here. And place that one there. And then we've kind of got a heart shape going. Which is cute, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm gonna wear my stupid 6-7 shirt. Yeah, I think of, well, I've got one more fossil. Keep that for tomorrow. I'm gonna put away my axe and my saplings and then call it a day again. I hope I can sleep well tonight. I've been sleeping okay-ish, but still I feel like I could sleep better. I still wake up a lot in the night. I got some very strange dreams, though I don't remember any of them really. I just remember waking up and I kept thinking like, oh yeah, I had that dream. That was weird, wasn't it? But yeah, I guess they were so weird my mind just forgot about them. It's really hard to remember dreams besides after you just woke up, like your mind really seems to just forget about them quickly. So sometimes you remember later on, sometimes you don't, especially when it's many little dreams, like I had this night. But anyway, if you're going to bed, I hope you have one nice big dream where something beautiful happens. And if not, if you're just starting your day, like Diana was, for example, in a morning run, I assume it was a morning run again. I just got invited to play Pete. I might do that. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day and see you again sometime. Bye.